Hello, thank you for joining me on Becca's World. I'm your host, Blind Becca, and today I'm going to be demonstrating the NFB Newsline app. Now this app is a free app, and I'm a member of the NFB. The NFB is the National Federation of the Blind, and the NFB feels very strongly that as blind and handicapped individuals, it's important that we have access to current information so that we can keep up in life, because it's more difficult when you're disabled. And so the NFB has made this product available to us as an avenue to try to make this easier for us. And so this is NFB Newsline.
Games folder, photos, weather, photos.
Hold on, let me open it up.
4 apps. App switcher, NFB Newsline.
Here it
Active,
is.
NFB.
So here's NFB Newsline.
Active weather forecast. Heading
So-
level 2, home. Back button. Active weather forecast.
So there's
Heading level 2.
the weather
4,
forecast.
Mesa, AZ 85,000. Current conditions. Heading level. It is currently daylight at 3:22 p.m. Conditions are sunny with a temperature of winds are west at 5 miles per hour with gust. Wind chill is 88 degrees. Visibility is 10 miles. Barometric pressure is 29.6.
So-
Home. Back button.
So we're gonna go back a little
NFB
bit here.
Newsline mobile. Welcome Rebecca Stewart.
So it says, well, I guess I don't need to repeat everything. You guys can hear it. So I'm just going to go through this, and if I find anything that I want to comment on, I'll just comment on it. But otherwise, you guys can glean what you want.
You are near 1911 ELS Mesa AZ 85,203 United States. Tap here to read about the newest happenings at NFB Newsline. Button. Send an email with your questions or comments to George.
You know what? I'm just going
Send an email
to
with
do
your
this so
questions or
it'll read
comments
the
to
whole
George.
thing.
Newsline iOS at NFB org. Button. Settings. Button. Subscriptions. Button. Retail ads. Button. Help. Button.
So what I did was I touched at the top of the screen with both my with 2 fingers. I swiped down, and that just caused it to read all of the app or all the links on the page. And so now I'm going to.
NFB Newsline mobile. Heading. Publications. Button.
So let's look at publications, since that's the
Home.
first option
Back
up
button.
here.
Search for a publication. Search
So
field.
we can search.
Double hyphen. Heading. My newspaper. All content. A. Heading. My newspaper. All content. A. Heading. Associated Press Montana 09/30/2019.
So I'm from Montana, and I still have the Associated Press of Montana in here.
B. Heading. Braille Monitor 08/01/2019.
Here's the Braille Monitor. The Braille Monitor is a publication put out by the NFB. This magazine is fascinating, you guys. Let's open this up and see what we can get here.
Back button. About the Braille Monitor 1 articles. Button. Articles 19 articles. Previous issue. Button. Current issue. Button.
Let's look at the current issue here.
About the Braille Monitor 1 articles 19 articles. Previous issue. Current issue. Major issue. Dim. Major issue. Current issue. Previous issue. Articles 19 articles. Button. Sections. Back. All work and no play not happening. We often talk about articles. All work and no play not happening. We often talk about the serious work we do in the Federation. And some of the serious work is done at National Convention with resolutions, division meetings, and National Board elections. Heading level 3. But we also make time for fun with our Federation family.
So I just swipe down with 2 fingers, so it will simply read the whole screen to us.
It seems appropriate to showcase some of the play that happened during
And what it's reading right now is an article in the Braille Monitor. And I enjoy the Braille Monitor a lot. The rare occasions I get a chance to read it, because these articles are written by fellow blind men and women, and they always have fascinating stuff to write about. So anyway, this is just one more tool that the NFB has to enable us to live independent lives, independent free lives as blind Americans, as blind human beings. So I'm going to do that so it stops jabbering off reading that article. But that was the NFB Newsline. And let me see if there's anything else. Well, there's probably some other things on it I can show you guys here. Oh, so here's this. So this is an option it gives you. You can email this article to yourself. So that article that we were just reading, if that was interesting to you, you could select that link. So let's.
President Mark Riccobono and his wife Melissa have a lot of responsibility during convention.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Email me this article. Link.
Email me this article. So let's click on that. We'll see how easy this is to get a copy of this article. Now, if I were to email an article to myself, that would be handy so that later on, as you can see, it was hard for me to just read the whole thing and study it right here on my iPhone. But if I email it to myself later on when I have more time, I can look at it on my laptop and go through it. And if there's pieces of it I want to highlight or, reference in other writings or something that I do, I could email the article to myself and use it that way.
If this is not your correct email address, becastio76@mail.com.
And it says,
you should receive your requested content shortly at articles.
So I'm just going to go up.
Sections.
So sections is the top. So I'm going to read the whole screen here.
Articles. Heading. You should receive your requested content shortly at becastio76@mail.com. Link. If this is not your correct email address, please call 866-504-7300. Link to correct it.
So,
Back to
and it
contact.
already has
Button.
my email address on there. And so since I requested an email of the article, it said I should receive it shortly at my email address. And that's how simple it was. And that's what I love about,
Meetup. Now.
this app. It's
Notification.
another app
Meetup.
that's easy
Now.
to use.
Meetup.
And
Having fun in our
it's,
social group just
I mean,
announced
it's,
a new event for the 6th of October. Only 44 spots.
if
Actions
I
available.
haven't used it that much, but I can see how it could be invaluable to some people.
NFB Newsline. Sections. Back button.
So we're going to go back here.
Announcement 1 articles. Button.
Okay.
About the Braille Monitor 1 articles. Button.
So we're going to, about the Braille
Sections.
Monitor, I want
Back
to
button.
read this because
Sections. Back button.
just to
About
educate
the Braille
people about the Braille
Heading.
Monitor, the Braille Monitor
volume.
is just
62.
another tool
Number.
that the
8th of
NFB
August
has
/ September
produced for
2019.
blind people's use.
Gary Wonder, editor. Distributed by email.
And Gary Wonder, I know him personally. He's an awesome individual. Him and his wife, Debbie. I believe they live in Missouri. I've been to the Missouri State Convention before, and I believe that's where I met them at. But I think I've seen them at the National also before. So that's the thing. The blind community is a small community. We all kind of, well, not all of us, but a lot of us know about each other. We've heard about each other either by ear or we've actually run into each other at conventions and such. So that's one thing I really love about the blind community.
Follow us on Twitter at NFB_voice. Watch and share our videos. YouTube.com/nationsblind. Link.
So,
Letters to the President. Address changes.
Oh, yeah.
Subscription requests. And orders for NFB literature should be sent to the National Office. Articles for the Monitor and letters to the editor may also be sent to the National Office or may be emailed to Dwonder at NFB. Link.
So
Monitor subscriptions cost of...
anyway, that's the KNFB reader. And there's a lot of good stuff in there. And like I said, it's a free app and you just gotta, you have to qualify for it though. I think that's one thing you have to qualify for. Thank you for watching my review of the NFB Newsline app. I give this app 5 blue butterflies because it gives us access to information that is so vitally important to us, and it is accessible to all of us, and it's so easy to use. Hey, thanks for tuning into Becca's World. Please like, comment, and share my video, and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.